Well, hello there, you beautiful birthday biatches. How the heck are ya? Super happy birthday season to you, Aries. It's our season. It's like go time. I'm an Aries as well, and in fact, today when I decided to sit down and record this reading, just so happens to be my birthday. So, we have our new astrological year underway. Just started, right? We have a new moon in none other than Aries, April 5th. For those of you who have not joined me before, we're going to start out with the I Ching. We have the I Ching, the Native Spirit deck, and the Surrender deck. So the three on the left-hand side. Those are our general guidance, the love from our spirit guides, and the overall theme of our reading, okay? Then we have work, career, and finance on the top right. And then bottom row is love and romantic relationships. So here we go. With the I Ching, we had card 63. 63 is called After Completion. It says, fire and water are elements in opposition in most circumstances. Here they work together by setting rules that sustain the endeavor. Too little fire and the water will not heat. Too much heat and the water will boil over, extinguishing the fire. The situation has been set up for success, but it must be closely attended to as it proceeds. Recognize the dangers as well as the rewards. They work together by setting rules that sustain the endeavors. The situation has been set up for success, but it must be closely attended to as it proceeds. So what the fuck is this card saying, Aries? It says you've been working all week, day and night. You have 30 hours of overtime. Yeah, you could still be there for another 20, but it's time to take a break. Go take your kids to the park. Go walk your dog. Go see your grandma. Have sex with your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever. Make time for you. Make time for fun. You have to have that work, fun, life, career, real world balance. And it sucks. It's hard for us. It's so hard for us. When something really sets our soul on fire, we feel passionate about something. We want to go, go, go. But we have a really hard time remembering all of those who are getting left behind, who've been there for us, who deserve some attention. They need your love. And then we had card 39. It's called Obstruction. There are two obstructions that hinder progress: water above and mountain below. The downward flowing water may conceal a dangerous abyss, whereas the still mountain may be more easily traversed. It furthers one to confront each obstacle according to one's capabilities and not overreach. Confront each obstacle according to one's capabilities and not overreach. So yeah, there's a challenge behind every success. We know this. Sometimes there's more than one challenge. This card simply emphasizes how knowing your realistic limits and planning accordingly can bring more success. It can really get us to the finish line with fewer hurdles. I mean, if you have no arms and no legs and you're blind and let's say you're deaf, and one of your options or paths is a tightrope across the Grand Canyon, and your goal or finish line is not to die, you're gonna have to realistically look at the limitations. Now, yeah, there are self-limiting beliefs, but there are some legit fucking limitations, like how are you going to get across the Grand Canyon on that tightrope without arms or legs, or being able to hear anybody give you directions or see where the fuck you're going? Chances are you're gonna fall off and splat. So, this card just simply says, assess. Know where your strengths are, know where your weaknesses are. Either way, you get there, right? Then we have Owl Medicine. This card is all about wisdom, illumination, and trusting your intuition. If we look at this card, we have red, orange, and yellow, right? First, second, third chakras. You see the look on that owl's face? Does he or she look like they're fucking around? They're legit. Like, yep, this is it. Know your truth. Stand in your light. Don't ignore your intuition. Prayer feather. Again, red, orange, yellow. Aries, might be a good idea to work on your base or your root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your solar plexus. Pretty prominent throughout the reading, those three colors. Feathers. So feathers have been used in native traditions to hold prayers and dreams and wishes, and then they're tied to a tree. And the wind that blows through these feathers then carry your prayers, your hopes, your dreams to spirit. Feathers are also used to carry the smoke of the sage, and we use that for smudging, right? Well, what does smudging do? It cleanses, it purifies, gets rid of the negative. So perhaps focusing on what your dreams and your wishes and your prayers are, and realizing what it is that you need to clear out, to cleanse or detoxify in order to get to those dreams. Perhaps by surrendering stubbornness. Aries, stubborn? Now, as if we're ever rigid or hard-headed, right? Yeah, Aries. This card says, if you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. I know. It's our blessing and our curse, Aries, because we are always going to be the first to jump in there and stand the ground for someone who's considered the underdog, right? That's one of our best qualities. However, when we are refusing to see anyone else's perception, we are only screwing ourselves over. Seriously, if we always had the best ideas, the best perceptions, then why hasn't every inventor of all the wonders of the world been an Aries? They're not. I checked. First couple of them were proof enough. I was like, all right, fine. Surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. Just as the I Ching said, yeah, there'll be some hurdles. There's going to be obstacles. But it doesn't say that just sit there. It doesn't tell us to just sit and mope and dwell on them and never move forward. I mean, in all seriousness, Aries, the phrase that comes to mind, I'm sorry, but it's stop cock blocking yourself. Seriously. Like, if you spent the time to actually shave your legs and put your eyebrows on and slap a little lip gloss on, then don't fucking block it when it walks up to you. Say, hey, yeah, when this success that you have worked so fucking hard for is knocking at your door, asking for your bank account. Hello. They aren't calling and asking for it in gift cards. Not a scam. Let the abundance in, Aries. You've worked so hard for it. Work, career, and finance. 9 of Pentacles. And all God's people, all the homies, all the brothers said, what? Hallelujah. The financial struggle. And I feel like that word is even an understatement. But it is ending. Like 1 foot in the grave with a terminal cough. See you later. Hello, financial stability. I am really quite excited about this. It is pretty convincing that shit's about to get real, Aries. Like, our dreams are coming true. All of this work that we've been putting in, wondering if it's ever gonna pay off. It's about to. It's about to. Yep. 6 of Pentacles. Again, a blatant sign that things are about to take a turn in your favor. They're improving. Perhaps the CEO is going to walk into your office and tell your dickhead boss that he's fired. Perhaps maybe Susan in payroll is going to finally get off her ass and cut you your retro check, or you get that sweet ass job you applied for. Whatever it is, it's positive and it's happening because you deserve it. The 5 of Pentacles. Dun dun dun. Now, Negative Nancy would say, oh dear, looky here, you're gonna feel left out in the cold. Guess what? My name's not Nancy. Nope, it's not. So Aries, when financial instability has been a lifelong truth for you, and now you are moving into uncharted territory that's named financial stability. We know that it's a proven fact that those who were poor and won the lottery, quite often, more times than not, will be poor again within 7 years of winning the lottery. Why? People think, oh, because they go out and buy all this shit, blah, blah, blah. Maybe. But maybe it's because we really need to retreat. We need to put that cloak on, put our hood up, keep to ourselves, and figure out our blocks, how we're gonna rewrite our truth, our story when it comes to finances. What is it that prevents us from keeping that financial abundance going? Why is it that we self-sabotage? The 7 of Wands in reverse is quite literally the perfect follow-up to the 5 of Pentacles. This card says it's not always easy to admit your fears, but asking for help in understanding the source of your anxiety will benefit you more than being a stubborn ass coward. Resolve the anxieties so that you can make the decisions that are needed to find that wealth and that prosperity that you so deserve. The universe is saying it's go time. We're ready to give it to you. But if you're gonna keep cock blocking yourself, there's not much we can do. Speaking of cock blocking, romantic relationships, the love section of this reading. Starting out strong with illusion. I know, Aries, I thought the same thing. It says embrace the truth. Aries, here's where reading for your own sign is a little difficult because I have to throw some legit truth out that I know I am not exempt from. You see how she acts like she squirted too much nail glue on her fake nails and now she's stuck to the wall? She's not. Nope. Instead, she's using that as a way to avoid walking her ass over to those shady pricks in the dark alley and seeing for herself, admitting you cannot go around it. You have to admit you seen what you seen. What's going on is going on. It's easier to pretend to be stuck to the wall. We're always the first to call people out on their bullshit, but yet we let ourselves sit with our heads up our ass for months, sometimes years, Walk your pansy ass over there. Face the truth. Call it as you see it. Yeah, it might hurt a little bit. Yeah, it might sting. Yeah, it might be scary. But if you don't put one foot in front of another, if you do not take one step forward, if you don't make any attempt to progress or move, you're going to keep feeling the same feelings, being in the same mindset, the same heartbreak. You have to see it for what it is. Miracle. Dearest one, even if all hope seems lost, let not hope slip away. For I, your guardian angel, am constantly by your side. Surrender all your concerns to me and trust in the healing power of love. Please believe that you are never alone. Together we shall work through each issue or situation which is of concern to you. All heals with the passing of time. Magic and miracles are about to manifest. Now there's a few of us who have been single for a minute now, and it can be hard to not feel a little doubtful or to not convince ourselves that our person was hit by a truck or a train on his way to our house, right? But if we don't believe that the miracles are going to happen, if we don't believe that our happily ever after is out there, then do we really deserve to receive it? Because that's not how manifesting works. No, like there's no crying in baseball. Hike up your fucking skirt, get your socks pulled up, and get back out there, right? Peace. Calm your thoughts and move your awareness to a peaceful space inside your heart. Feel the ebb and flow of love, the eternal movement of the stars. Your life is forever unfolding to greater spheres of love. Relax and do not worry about anything, for all is well. You will soon enter a time of well-earned peace and tranquility. Again, feeling that anxiety about the who, the what, the where, the when, all that bullshit. But listen, Aries. Here is a statement that I heard a couple months ago, and it really stuck with me. It opened my eyes. It got me back on track. If you are ever feeling doubt or worry or anxiety about the what ifs, are you really able to say that you fully trust in divine timing? Yeah, that's a big one, isn't it? Like if you are sitting there and you're legit concerned, aren't you technically saying that you don't trust your guides, you don't trust spirit or God or whoever it is? Trust, believe, all will work out just as it should, when it should, with who it's meant to work out with. Self-criticism. We, your angels, ask you to please be more compassionate towards yourself. Observe the times when you have critical thoughts about you and make an effort to replace these negative thoughts with positive, loving ones. You are a wondrous being of light. Even if at times you think you are less than perfect, remember that God and divine perfection exists in all things. First of all, let us all take a moment to appreciate the fact that the cards literally just proved, they reiterated that we are, in fact, perfect. Alright, all joking aside, stop being an asshole to yourself. This is huge. I know that I joke around and I, say smart-ass things here and there, but this is legit. Stop being a dick to yourself. If your vibe attracts your tribe and you're being a dick to yourself, what are you going to attract? Another asshole relationship that really fucking sucks, and it's the same asshole with a different face. Same song and dance. And really, haven't we ascended to a higher state than that, Aries? I mean, if we're still not able to love ourselves, then are we ready to be loved by anybody else? You gotta love yourself. You have got to see the beauty in you. Marc Broussard, The Beauty of Who You Are. Listen to it. It's one for the soul. All right, let's finish up. I have a postcard from Spirit. Dearest you, uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed to step into the unknown, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power. Your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of a higher power and the infinite potential for your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is this: try something new. Do something different. You won't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you do not take that first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. You'll be so glad you did, because the treasure will appear. We're so proud of you for being brave. You are so loved and supported. Fucking mic drop, Aries. That's a wrap. Like, right there sums it up. Whatever it is that is holding you back, it's preventing you from experiencing your best life yet. The new you, the new year, the best version of you. Figure it out. Set your intentions for the new moon and let it go. This is our season. This is when we are set on fire. We have all of these planets being exalted in their home sign, in their perfect state. Use it. Utilize this energy. Some of the energy we're going to experience in April has not been experienced in our lifetime. It's a long time for some of these placements, and they're here. Take the opportunity. I love you so much. Happy birthday again, and I will see you, beautiful bitches, in May. As crazy as that sounds, May. Much love.